Hello, and welcome to TruceTalk, the podcast where we embark on a journey of discovery and transformation of mind, body, and spirit together. I'm Lenzy, your certified hypnotist and certified hypnosis instructor. Certified neurofeedback practitioner, rapid resolution practitioner, NLP practitioner. A graduate of some of the most prestigious hypnosis training institutions in the United States, and one of the only and the first state licensed hypnosis training school trained by some of the most incredible and phenomenal hypnotists the world has ever seen since Milton H. Erickson. I'll not bore you by listing all of their names, because that's not why you tuned in today. In this episode, let us ascend the inner temple of virtues, senses, and the 7 liberal arts, so that you may better understand the allegory maps of the TruceTalk hypnosis, step by step onto the 3-phase TruceTalk hypnosis body, mind, spirit method. Spiritual foundation: faith, hope, charity. The spirit phase core values in TruceTalk. The final spirit-focused phase is about meaning, purpose, and transcendence. Faith, hope, and charity serve as the compass points that orient clients toward inner belonging and connection. Just as TruceTalk hypnosis invites practitioners to anchor change in a client's deepest values. And upon that foundation, you have your somatic anchors, the 5 pillars of the senses. Body phase techniques with TruceTalk begins by grounding clients in their bodies using breath, movement, touch, and sensory engagement. Thusly referred to as Tuscan, which is hearing, Doric, seeing, Ionian, feeling, Corinthian, smell, composite, tasting, all correspond to the 5 sensory anchors that TruceTalk hypnosis uses to interrupt unhelpful mental loops via gentle sound or voice tone, to reorient attention with visual imagery or light patterns, to elicit shift through tactile cues and paced breathing, to introduce calming scents for associative anchoring, to weave in taste imagery, such as when I say savor calm, to deepen embodiment. Then upon that, we have the cognitive reframe, the 7 liberal arts stairway, the mind phase protocols that TruceTalk Hypnosis integrates: somatic retagging, rapid reframing, and metaphor to reshape thought patterns. You see, each stair on your allegorical staircase mirrors a core cognitive tool. And that first step being grammar, precise language choices, and internal dialogue. The second step, rhetoric, crafting empowering narratives and client stories. And then there's logic, spotting unhelpful thought errors and realigning beliefs. Arithmetic, quantifying progress, setting measurable goals. Geometry, recognizing mental shapes or patterns. Some of you may call them triggers. Music, using rhythm, tone, and pacing in inductions. Which brings us to astronomy, fostering meta perspective, zooming out for big picture insight. And those of you who have been in session with me, remember that we cross the bridge of H and pair a mid hexagram, where we include integration and anchoring. The bridge H metaphor echoes TruceTalk's anchoring scripts, bridging somatic calm with cognitive insight. The 6-pointed star, pair amid, symbolizes the union of above, spirit, and below, the body. The very principle TruceTalk Hypnosis lives by when it weaves together all 3 modalities into one seamless, client-driven session. So in short, TruceTalk Hypnosis is your allegory, a poetic map of the TruceTalk body, mind, spirit method. The 3 virtues are spirit anchors. The 5 sensory columns are body grounding tools. The 7 steps, mind reshaping frameworks. And the spiral ascent, the structured flow from safety to transformation. This logical correspondence is what makes TruceTalk Hypnosis one of the most powerful hypnosis modalities, and you get to experience it and learn it in action. Allow the sound to settle as you prepare to journey inward. So welcome, wherever you are. Find a place of ease, a chair that cradles you, or a cushion that welcomes each breath. Allow your hands to rest gently in your lap, your feet to connect firmly with the floor. Let your eyes close or soften their gaze. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Each inhale inviting calm. Each exhale releasing tension. Every breath, feel yourself arriving here, fully in this moment. In a few moments, I'll guide you into a sacred inner temple, a spiral marble staircase lined with timeless virtues, gleaming pillars of the senses, and steps ascending through the 7 liberal arts toward the light of wisdom. There, faith, hope, and charity will illuminate your path, and the columns of Tuscan, Doric, Ionic, Corinthian, and Composite will awaken your hearing, sight, feeling, smell, and taste. This journey is yours alone, yet you needn't hurry. Each word you hear will arrive in perfect timing. As you listen, allow the imagery to unfold naturally, letting your mind's eye explore your heart open and your spirit expand. When you're ready, take one calm, nourishing breath and let the next bell's toll carry you through the temple gates. Allow your body to settle, your breath to deepen. Imagine, if you will, a grand marble temple nestled atop a gentle hill. Its entrance is framed by 3 polished onyx stones: faith, hope, and charity, each glowing with a soft inner light. Step forward now and let the steady glow of these virtues guide your pace. With each inhalation, feel the steadiness of faith solid beneath your feet. With each exhalation, let hope lift your heart. And know that charity's warmth fills your chest like a quiet sunrise. As you pass through the triple arch, the temple's vestibules opens before you. A winding spiral staircase hewn from creamy limestone. 5 majestic columns rise alongside it, each crowned with a different capital, each a gateway to a sensory realm. Pause at the first column. Its unadorned Tuscan capital, reassuring in its simplicity. Here, you hear the world, not mere sound, but the whispered meanings between words, the melody of a child's laughter, the hush of dawn's first bird call. Turn your attention to the next, the Doric column, sturdy, direct. It invites you with clarity to notice the subtle hue of marble veins, the play of shadow and light across polished steps, the gentle curve of the staircase as it spirals upward. A moment more, you arrive at the third pillar, Ionian, in its graceful scrolls. Here, you feel the pulse of life beneath your skin, the texture of limestone under your fingertips, the rising warmth of curiosity as you ascend. The fourth, Corinthian, is crowned with acanthus leaves reaching skyward. It beckons you to smell the temple's air, rich with incense, carried on a breeze scented with olive groves and wild lavender. Finally, the composite column stands, a union of grace and strength. And there you taste possibility on your tongue, like honeyed wine, like fresh rain on summer earth, like the promise whispered on the wind. With senses awakened, you continue climbing. Each step draws you higher through corridors of soft light, past niches filled with quiet echoes of discovery. And now, as the child within you grows in maturity and comprehension, you reach a new series of steps, 7 in all, leading toward the temple's inner sanctum, toward heaven's embrace. The first landing bears the inscription, Grammar, the art of naming the world, of crafting words that hold meaning. Your breath steadies as you trace those letters with your mind's eye. A few steps higher, rhetoric shimmers in inlaid tile, teaching you how to shape your voice, to weave intention into every sentence. Next comes logic. Columns of onyx in geometric precision, where clarity dawns and your thoughts align like constellations in a midnight sky. Above that, arithmetic glows with numbers dancing across each riser. A reminder that every action counts, that harmony emerges when parts add up. Geometry awaits you on the fifth landing. Its angles and circles, a silent hymn to the symmetry of all creation. 6 steps more, and music flows through the air. An unseen river of melody that courses through the chapel, reminding you that every heart has its own song. Finally, astronomy crowns the ascent. A vaulted ceiling painted with stars, each one a spark of possibility in the vast heavens. Here, you pause and let your vision widen, your hearing deepen, your sense of self expand into the boundless night. Let the temple's hush deepen as you linger at the pinnacle of the stair. You stand beneath the celestial dome, its frescoed heavens spinning gently above you. Each star a promise, each constellation a story written in light. Feel how the cool marble floor holds you, steady and sure, as you gaze upward into the boundless tapestry of night. Here, in the temple's inner sanctum, the 3 virtues, faith, hope, and charity, shine in flickers of sapphire, emerald, and ruby around the dome's rim. Their light filters down through the senses you've awakened: hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling, tasting. You've invited each into sacred partnership, and now they hum together like a finely tuned choir. pause and place your hand upon your heart. Sense charity's warmth settling over your chest. Let hope's emerald gleam pool in your diaphragm with each breath. Let faith's sapphire calm anchor your mind. As you exhale, feel the gentle echo of that radiance flowing outward into every nerve ending, every thought, every choice awaiting you beyond these walls. Slowly turn to face the winding stair once more. Though you've reached the summit, know that this ascent continues in every moment of your life. Grammar speaks in the words you choose. Rhetoric colors your conversations with purpose. Logic steadies your decisions. Arithmetic reminds you that each intention adds up. Geometry reveals the sacred patterns in your days. Music echoes in the rhythm of your heartbeats. Astronomy calls you to keep dreaming beyond the horizon. And so, you may step down, one by one, into the world outside this temple. With each footfall, carry the virtues, the senses, and the 7 arts within you. When voices clamor, simply pause, touch your chest, and remember the light of faith, hope, charity guiding you. When images overwhelm, recall the Doric clarity of sight and the Ionian grace of feeling. When life's aroma turns acrid, breathe in the Corinthian calm of incense and olive groves. When your joy grows thin, savor the composite sweetness of possibility. In this way, the temple is never behind you nor above you. It lives within your very being. And so, step by careful step, from faith, hope, charity, through the 5 pillars of sensation, up the 7 risers of mind and spirit, you climb the sacred stairway of life. Each ascent brings you closer to heaven's light. Each breath more luminous than the last. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to this room, carrying with you the memory of onyx and marble, of incense and starlight. Know that at any moment you can return to this inner temple, ascending again, guided by virtues, anchored by senses, uplifted by knowledge, ever toward that gentle summit of peace and possibility. Whenever you seek balance, you need only close your eyes. Take 3 deep, measured breaths and feel the virtues and senses align like the pillars and steps of that sacred staircase. When you're ready, open your eyes softly. Carry this inner temple with you, steadfast as basalt, luminous as quartz, unending as the spiral climb toward heaven's light. Thank you for listening to TruceTalk. I'm Lenzy, your certified clinical hypnotherapist and certified hypnosis instructor at the Lenzy Morgan Clinical Hypnotherapy Institute. And before we go our separate ways, I invite you to become a bearer of this spark. Share these words with at least one other soul, a friend, a stranger, someone who longs for calm amid noise. Think of yourself as a single ember in the vast night. Small, yes, but capable of igniting a brilliant flame. As that ember finds another heart, watch how your light blossoms, turning the darkest corners of fear into dawn's first glow. From where you stand, notice how your illumination reaches beyond you, touching lives you may never meet. That flame, once kindled, can never be extinguished by any passing wind or shadowed word. Carry this knowing with you. Your very existence is proof of your worth, and each shared spark becomes part of a constellation of hope that will guide countless journeys through every night, transforming it into the brightest of days. I invite you to visit www.trucetalk.com. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And if you feel so inclined, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage and subscribe to our blog.